So this is the Mous Wireless Charger, their new packaging, which is quite nice. Grab the box out. So let's lift this off. Inside the box, instruction manual in there. Just a little leaflet showing what it looks like and not to put any foreign objects on it and avoid heat. Now you have a power adapter here. You'll be pleased to know it's a USB-C power adapter. Now I'm putting this in my Tesla, so actually I don't need any of these adapters because I've got a 12 volt USB-C I'm going to plug directly into the unit, and this is the unit. So it's a metal exterior. It's quite weighty actually, looks really nice. The carbon effect on top, which is exactly what I wanted because it matches in with my Tesla. You've got a sticky piece around this edge, and you've also got inside there a screw mount, which presumably will be for their desktop mount version, which is still not available to order yet, but that looks pretty good. And all the back there, input of 5 volts, 3 amps, up to 12 volt at 1.8 amps, output of 5 up to 15 watts, which is nice. Then you've got a sticky mount for the back there, which fits into that hole on the back there. And then you have a USB-C braided cable as well, which is quite nice. Again, I won't be using that because I've got a thinner USB-C cable that will come out of my dash for my Tesla, and that's pretty much it. So it's looks quite neat. I mean, it's not cheap, but the build quality looks good. Yeah, if you've got any questions, I'll answer in the comments, but there's a little light in the top there. I'll grab my other camera to record it charging. But yeah, pretty happy. So I'm just going to plug it in here on my area here just to see. You have a little light flashes on the front. Doesn't look too bright. I often find these chargers are not good in a bedroom because of those lights. So in the past, I've actually used a pen or some sticker just to cover them up. But this is going in the car, so that's fine. There's a bit of a gap underneath. Looks quite nice. So this is the mouse case on an iPhone 12 Pro, and then this is onto the new wireless charger. Quite a bit of magnetic force there, and it's equal on all directions. Takes a fair amount of my finger pushing against it for it to come loose. So yeah, I think that will be fine in my car. Certainly is fine for a desk or anything like that. And it's charging nice and easy there. Light on the front. Right, out to the car. So this is the wireless charger installed into my Tesla. I've actually got a 12 volt cigarette lighter hidden underneath the dash, which I had installed. Very highly recommended to do that to save having to put the cables through and down through the dash area. So that's good. And yeah, I've done a bit of a bodge actually with the mounting bracket on the back. It just so happens that the screw on the back of the wireless pad is the same dimension as the screw from a home automation sensor mount that I've got. So I just happened to screw it in and see, and it was perfect. So, well, perfect within reason. It's a little bit squeaky, which sounds a bit rubbish, and it's obviously in white. Not that you can see it unless you're maybe just getting in the passenger side. But what I will do is eventually find a better version of that. I've actually reached out to Mouse's team just to see, you know, what the plans are for that. I know they do the vent mount, but the vent mount for me would be too high, and also I don't really like the fact that it's just held on with friction into that top area. For me, it's most likely going to come off. Certainly in most electric cars, the torque is a bit too powerful for it. So yeah, overall pretty happy. It's just connected, as I say, to that screwed in bracket, and then that's just got a bit of 3M sticky tape on, so it should be good enough. The last one that was on there was been on there for, I don't know, 2 years, no problems at all. So yeah, pretty happy. You can see the cable there is actually quite a thin cable, so it's quite flat. USB-C, it's USB-C to USB-A. So I need to just double check what actual charge rate I'm getting out of it, but I'm not actually sure the best way of doing that. So this is the 12 volt I've got, which is USB-A, which out to USB-C. I might want to upgrade this at some point, but it does the job for now, and it's just held in place by a zip tie on the other side, so it tucks in there and is zip tied in. So yeah, it's a really nice little feature to have for accessories hidden behind the dash. The dash comes out pretty simple, just lots of push fittings into these, which yeah, does the job. And this is the section here, so you can see these points here. They've got little bits of sort of like the soft part of Velcro on the back, little pads which just stop rattles primarily. So just make sure that they're covered. If they're not covered, then you might consider just putting a bit of felt or something on them. But overall, these ones haven't been a problem. But in the past, Tesla have added this on to stop a small rattle, and then you just put it back up, push it into place. It's nice and simple. Hopefully you have found this interesting. Any questions, check out the comment section below, and also the video description. Thanks a lot.